Well, good morning, folks. Hey, the old Fisherman back with you again. We on Lake Murray this morning. Yesterday we went Lake Monticello. We're trying to stagger back and forth a little bit here, do some, well, the same kind of fishing but different lakes. Hope you enjoy the show. We're going to go out and I'm going to give you a ride out this morning. And we're going to go back and try them crappies first off, and then we're going to go look for some perch if the crappies don't bite. We got a bright, sunshiny day today, really warm conditions. The temperature is really got warmer, which is not good after it starts getting cold in the fall. It's warmed up and it's no wind, so we're gonna have a tough time today. No fog much. But anyhow, thanks for joining me. Let's go fishing. I'm gonna give you a ride out. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey, don't forget to go and look for at stevecumliner.com on my website and get you something that Old Fisherman has on there. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and let's go fishing. Good morning, folks. Hey, the old Fisherman back with you. We're on Lake Murray again this morning, and we're gonna stop at a couple little brush piles up here by my house. I hadn't fished in a long time, just to make sure there ain't no crappies on it before we go up the lake. There's a bite already. Hey, there might be some crappies on it, and I mean a good one. Huh? I mean a good one already. Look at that. Huh? We ain't even got the net out, y'all. We ain't even got the net out when I got one. Look at that. A slab boost crappie already. As soon as I started, well, he ain't that slab boost, but he's a pound. Hey, pound crappie already. Look how pretty that crappie is. That's a beauty, ain't it? That's a Lake Murray. Hey, got him on that blue shad. Bobby Garland, blue shad. They love that blue shad. Hey, I hadn't fished these brush up in here in a while. I've been leaving this area. So today I decided, you know what? I caught bigger fish up here. So let's stay up here for a little bit and see what happens. So we hitting a brush that shouldn't be, probably hadn't been touched for a little while. I don't think. You never know. And see if we can catch some more. We caught one. That's all I can say is we caught one, and we might catch another. We got a cloudy day. On a cloudy day, it's best to fish clear water on a cloudy day, and this is definitely clear water. Where we've been going is a little dingier, but this is clear water up in here. And hey, if one fish on there, there might be two on there. I have caught a bunch of them on here at a time, but you never know. Let's see what we can do. Hey, we got one of them to pop it. That's all I can say. And we got another brush right around the corner we can try also. Seems like the crappies in the clear water are bigger than the ones up the river area in the dirty water. It's what it seems to me like. I caught a lot more crappies up there, but it seems like they're more quality crappies in this area, if you can get them back. Now, other place I like to fish across the lake, that's a long ride across there the wrong way from going up the river. I don't know if I'll take that, and I should probably, because it doesn't nothing. Oh, he got off. Golly, that was a big one. That was a big one. Oh my. What? That was a monster crappie. He stuck it too, buddy. Hey, he stuck it. That was a big fish right there. That was a big fish. I don't care how you say it. There goes a nothing. I don't know what that is. That's a brim, I believe. Yeah, that's a brim. That's a brim. That's a brim fish. Throw him on out yonder. So we got some brim fishes in here also, along with these crappie fishes. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I'm going out about 15 foot. We're in 26, 7 foot of water. Perfect water conditions for depth. This is right where they need to be. But we got to get on them. I'm kind of off of it right now. But I'm seeing schools of fish coming through that could be crappies. Scattered through here that looks like maybe a crappies. Like they trailing up, trailing down. There he is. Oh, I missed him. Them's crappies. Them's crappies. They're pulling my doggone jig down. They're pulling my doggone jig down. And I can't get that lead to stay tight for nothing. There's some crappies out there. Boy, that's clear water. You can see 5 foot deep. I'm not lying. You can see 5 foot deep. I see them trail down. Now I ain't getting no bite. Got off of them. Go back out. But there's some there. We're going to hit this brush and nothing I put in around the corner, but it's a little bit shallower than this one. This one's a perfect place. You got a creek runs down through here. It's just a perfect place for these crappies in this clear water. Surely they ain't going to quit now. Let's hope not. I might ought to have my pink lemonade jig on in here. It's clear water. Clear water, that pink lemonade works really well. Little color in the water, it don't work well at all. There he is. There he is. There he is. That's a good one too. There he is. Oh, doggone trolling motor. Nice one. He ain't no whopper, but he's a nice one. Barely got it. I think I need to put the pink lemonade on. Y'all see it? Look at that. Huh? Y'all see it? Let's see if we can find a pink lemonade to put on there. I'm thinking we need pink lemonade. They don't want that darker jig in this clear water. Right here's a pink lemonade right here as I speak. You get clear water, you want more natural colors. You don't want a bunch of dark colors. Doggone, I should have caught one then. I was on them good there for a second. Might have run them down. Let's go down a little deeper. A little deeper. They all in there. There's all kind of fish down there. I know they crappies. I bet you money they crappies. If I don't get too deep and get in that brush, that'll be the problem. Cause that brush right there is heavy. It'll break my line. All right, come on now. Don't quit now. There he is. Oh, he had it. I miss him. Joker's grabbing at it. They don't even want it. They ain't thumping. He just wrapped his lip around it. He just wrapped his lip around it, I'm telling you. Okay, let's try this again, y'all. I know I'm gonna catch another fish here. I know it. I see too many. I know it. I see too many. They there. There he is. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Good one. Good one. Good one. No, he ain't that big. He ain't that big. Come in here, Crappie. We're gonna lift you up. Look at that. About a pound. Hey, but he's a pound. You got to love a pound. Look at him. Look at that. Ain't he pretty? You got to love these old crappies. You boys that fish for crappies know what I'm talking about. It's a special feeling. You know, I don't know how else to put it. It's a special feeling to catch these crappies. It's kind of like I guess the same feeling a bass boy's got to catch a bass. It's a special feeling. It's different than the feeling you got with a perch. Perch is just more action. But this is a more accomplishment. Of course, now perch is hard to catch sometimes too, but it's something about it. It's more of a feeling of accomplishment when you catch these doggone crappie, especially if you're doing it with a jig. It ain't the same with a minnow. I fished with minnows a lot in my younger days. Caught the devil out of them with it, and I love seeing that little soft tip rod go down. But I love to thump, and once you get a taste, it's kind of like bow hunting, but deer. I had a bite right there. Once you, doggone it, trolling motor. Once you get a taste of that doggone thump, it's kind of like when you go bow hunting, you kill deer with a bow and arrow, then somebody gives you a rifle and tell you go rifle hunting. That's the only way I can explain it. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. Kind of like when you have the love of your life and they ain't here no more. The rest of them ain't the same. Kind of a analogy. But anyhow. All right. Let's see if we can catch another. Sun's gonna pop out in a minute. We should have been here earlier. I should have been here about an hour earlier. I was late getting here this morning, and I'm gonna pay for that because we ain't gonna have much time in this clear water. Once that sun gets up, they can see you. You ain't gonna catch them. Right now we got a few. There's plenty of crappies down there. I see a drove of them. There's a whole school of crappies in there. There's a whole school of them. But you got to put it in front of his face and make that sucker bite. Is what you got to do. You got to make him bite. All right. Let me get my bearings. Get a nuddin. There he is. There he is. We got a nuddin. See what I'm talking about? Got to make him bite. That's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. That's a dipper. 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 Look at that. Oh, Lord. I ain't got him yet, though. Doggone thing. The net got my other jig. That's the only bad thing about this net right here. It's got that mesh net. And let me tell you, a jig gets in that net. The other jig gets in that net. You done. But we got it out. But we got the crappie too. Hey, nice crappie. Huh? Nice crappie. Look at here. What I'm talking about. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, I don't know how many are going to let me catch, but there's plenty of them down there. I see hundreds of them. I'm telling you. There's hundreds of them laying in this creek bed. It's a perfect place. Right off the creek bed, 25, 26 foot of water. Cannot beat it. Not this time of year. Fall, can't beat it. Can't beat it with a stick. We might not even go up the river. Hey, I can mess around down here and catch a limit of fish in a couple places I got down here. You don't need to go up the river. That ride. Because these fish are notch bigger, I think. They ain't much bigger. They brush fire crap. But you got an opportunity to catch a whopper in here. A whopper. Most of them are hitting it almost just like they're hitting a minnow. They ain't thumping it that hard. They kind of just grabbing it. I feel a little pressure and I jerk. So they're not real active, is what I'm trying to say. There you go. Hey, we're doing it though, ain't we? We're laying it to them. We're laying it to them. I can tell you that right now. We're laying it to them. And that's a nice one. Huh? That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Come in here, boy. That's a nice one. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, what the old fisherman's doing this morning. Crappie fishing is what we're doing. And they biting. Look at him. Got a little front coming in today. Might be a chance of rain. And guess what? They biting. I've been bypassing these fish and leaving this whole area and going somewhere else, which sometimes ain't the thing to do. And I've had it in the back of my mind, am I doing right? Riding, burning all this gas, going away from these fish up here, not even fishing for them, but it's the situation of the day. And the situation of the day, what I mean by, we got fog and clouds. It ain't gonna be long, we're gonna have sun. It burns off, they're gonna quit. They're gonna quit up here. But we're gonna have a half a limit by the time they quit, and then we'll start culling out. We ain't gonna stop fishing, we'll just start culling back. Okay, let's drop it back out to the bottom. With a big boy's life. All right, let's get it down. 27 foot. We got a mark on it. And this fish in the, we just put it in front of his nose and make him bite it. That's all we got to do. Put it in front of his nose and make him bite it. I see a bunch of them down deeper. They go a little deeper. I think the fish done went down on the side of this brush. We done scoot, they done spooked down and start to get a little lighter, see? They done went to the bottom. I see them streaming to the bottom. A whole school streaming to the bottom. There he is. What I'm talking about. Huh? I tell you what. Now that done thumped it. He ain't play. That done thumped it. He ain't that big. We'll lift him up and put him in the boat. We ain't gonna dip that one. Hey, brush pile crappies, y'all. Brush pile crappies. Brush pile crappies are biting. See that? The brush pile crappies are biting, I tell you. Hey, get back out yonder. To the bottom. I ain't caught not one fish on the pink lemonade or the upper jig. Every fish is on the bottom jig. So the bottom jig is the one that gets them. It's funny I ain't caught two at a time. They're not aggressive today, I guess. But the bottom jig is what gets them. The bottom jig. Okay, we're gonna pull back up here. We're gonna drop it back out. And we're gonna go down about 15 to 18 foot. And we're gonna catch another fish. I can guarantee you. There's too many of them down there. We're gonna persuade a nutting to bite. Sun's peeping out and I hate that. Let me tell you, I hate that. I should have been out here an hour ago. I bet you I won't make that mistake no more. I'm gonna get up earlier tomorrow. Come in here tomorrow, see, I ain't touched this brush in a while. Come in tomorrow, they won't catch them. That's the way it is on Lake Murray. You catch them one day, they ain't there the next. I don't know if you catch them out and they don't, not a lot of them to collect up or what it is. We got off of them now. Turn around here. Turn around. Now on, we're gonna hit the Clearwater fish when it's early in the morning, and go on up late for the dingier water fish in the evening. Okay, right there, some up high. I'm under them. I'm too deep for these fish right there. Got to pull up a little bit. They getting used to me, I can tell. We got a mess of them. We got a mess of them. Right there, son, right there. Right there. We want to be getting a bite. I might be too high now. Go down a little bit. And they ain't biting. And they there too. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my, that's a good one. That's a good one. Huh? That's a good one. That's a dipper. That's a dipper. Come in here. He ain't that big. That joker's pulling good though. He mean in his Clearwater. He ain't that big. Probably a pound. Close. Nothing wrong with him. Huh? You see what size he is when I hold him up there. I got you about 2 foot away. I ain't got him right in the camera. Everybody say you put him in the camera, make him look big. I'm putting him up there where the size they're supposed to be. All right. Let's go back out here and catch another. Go back out here and catch another. Hey, we're laying it to them, ain't we? Oh, Lake Murray, loving life with the old fisherman. Hey, old fisherman grew up crappie fishing. Y'all see me catching all these perch and bass and stripers. Crappies was my #1 fish for most of my life. So I do know how to catch these doggone crappies. I got too much fishing experience, folks. See here? Fishing experience is what I got. And I'm showing y'all, I'm allowing y'all to learn fishing experience free. And you can't get no better than that. Free. See that? Fishing experience. There you, oh, we had 9 bites. We had a bite. I missed it. He nailed it. He nailed it. He nailed it. I just missed him. Pull my jig down too. Tell you what, they love that blue jig. I don't mind telling you. I got a blue and white little head on it, and I'll show it to you. I know y'all want to see it. We use an 8-pound test seagull line, and we keep it cocked. I tie it and I keep pulling, and I tell this over and over. It's important. Now, Richard James ties a loop knot. I don't. I tie a regular knot, and I cock the line up like that, and I make it set like that. And if it pulls down like that, you don't want that. You want to hold the head, pull the line back to the hook, and guess what? It's set there like it's supposed to be, and you want it pushed up all the way to the head, like that. And then I got the little lead about 5 inches above it, and that gives it that yo-yo effect when I'm fishing it, and it makes it dart back and forth different directions. Can't do that without the lead. I got another little trick I'm thinking about. I ain't done yet, but I got to get me one. Get me the setup. But it's a plug out there. When you twitch it, it darts this way like that. If you twitch it, if you put your line on the bottom of that and it goes to darting like that, you might tear them up with it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find one of them and rig it up. I ain't found one yet, but they make one. It's called a 3-hook Rapala. It's a lead plate plug, and I'm thinking I can cut the hooks off of that thing and make it dart my jig and use it and call it a jig darter. That's another invention I'm thinking about, a jig darter. You put it above your jig as a lead, but it's going to have some kind of bills on it to dart, and it pulls that jig different directions every time you twitch it. And that, my friend, would be a killer. I got it in my mind. The old Fisherman jig darter. I don't know if y'all can understand what I'm saying, but I need to come up with that. A jig darter to use for the lead. And then you got something. You know what I'm talking about? You got something there. You got something taking and pulling that jig at different angles like it's a minnow darting around not knowing which way to go. Then they'll bite it, I guarantee you. Jig darter. Just another tip from the old fisherman that might come into play one day. I don't know. Hello, folks. Hey, we took the ride up toward the middle of the lake, upper part of the lake, and we're going to see if we can catch any crappies up here. I left the clear water. Fish quit at that one brush and went to another brush, didn't do any good. So I couldn't help myself but go on up the lake where I caught the crappie the other day. They might not even be up here today. But we're going to pull up here and see if we can get back on them. Lake Murray, we done got 8. And they still swimming around. I can cull them out. If we catch any bigger ones. The other day when I caught them at Sunset, there he is. Finally got a bite. That's a good one too. Medium size. Ain't no bigger. Hey, medium size, but he's a crappie. Finally got one though. That took a while. Them jokers is sensitive now. They don't want to bite. Look at that. Huh? Nice one. About like moved over to another little brush right here. I used to fish a long time ago. I don't know if there's anything here or not. I see a little something down there. I don't know if it's fish, a brush I ain't familiar with. I ain't been here in years. But we're gonna see if we can catch another one right here on this spot before we go on up to another area. You never know. An old place like this could be holding some brush or some fish. There's definitely some brush in here. Old stuff, I'm sure. And it's deep now. It's a lot deeper in here. So, 22 foot. I might have to go down a little deeper to catch these fish. 22 foot to the brush, 32 foot down to the bottom. And some old stuff standing here is a good place for big crappies. When you got old stuff in deep water, a lot of times them big crappies will be laying in there. Might not be a first one now, I don't know. You got to try. The only way you're gonna catch them is try. I think I need to present it differently. I think I need to drop it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 15 foot here and try it. catch them up before I get hung up. If there's anything up first and then drop it down. Looks like about 17 foot. So we might not be quite deep enough. 31 foot. There ought to be a crappie in that. They might not be biting at this end of the lake. I really think I ought to be getting a bite. There you. I knew doggone well I ought to be getting a bite. That's a good one too. That's a good one. That's a nice crappie. Ain't no monster, but he's a come here, boy. He's a fairly nice one. They ain't that big. They just pound crappies. They all about the same in here. Hey, all about the same, and they all hitting that doggone jig. That same jig. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Yes, sir. Good morning, folks. Hey, the old fisherman, he's back with you again. We on Lake Murray this morning. We're going to put it on some crappies, I hope. I don't know if it's going to be a hard day today because it's slick, calm. But we on the old brush pile here at my house. We're going to see if we can catch one. I don't know if they'll be here today or not. There was some here the other day. First thing I want to do is I want to put this trolling motor down to low speed because it is really calm. We don't want a bunch of churning. These fish are in 30 couple foot of water, but they suspended probably 12, 15 foot in clear water. I mean clear water. I should have got here early. It takes me forever to get out anymore. The older I get, the slower I go. I got to feed my dogs in the morning, take them out, do all that stuff, and then I got to go and get over here and do what I need to do. It ain't far to the ramp, thank God. If I had a long way to travel, I'd never get here. It's pretty good ways at Monticello, but Lake Murray is close. I don't know if they're gonna bite. We don't have any fog this morning, and the sunshine is totally bright. So I got to put the glasses on. I can't even see nothing. Probably can't see the camera. We're gonna have to move around here till we get on the sweet spot. The old sweet spot is what it's all about. If you don't get on the sweet spot, you ain't gonna catch no fish. So sweet spot is what you got to do. Okay. Now, right in here, I'm seeing a few fish right there. There, golly, and I missed the first bite. What? He hit it. I missed the first bite. He bumped it. So there's something there. I'm telling you, they don't. In this clear water, you ain't gonna catch many. We caught 8, I think, the last time I come here. 8 at one time. I see the thing 10 foot deep going down today. So we right above the crappies. The crappies gonna look up and see us, and that ain't good. There he is though. We got one, and we got a good one. We got a good one. We got a good one. We got a nice one right off the bat. Look at that clear water crappie. You got to love it. You got to love clear water crappie. I think today I'm gonna go on the other side of the lake in that other spot over there that I caught so many, and see if we can't catch some over there. But it ain't that big. They brush pile crappies. But look at that. He's a pretty one. You got to love a pretty one. Hey, you got to love a crappie any size. Uh-oh. But anyhow, hey, glad y'all could be with me. It don't take long to get the first couple and then it gets spooked out. If they're there. You got to be there. I'm going to tell you right now, this blue shad is killing the crappies in Lake Monticello and Lake Murray. They love it. I got the pink lemonade right above it. I don't know if it's the bottom jig, maybe. One day I'm going to put the hair jig on the bottom just to see. Somebody said that I wasn't giving the hair jig a chance because I had it on the top, not the bottom. And he might be right. They might eat that hair jig slam up on the top. I mean on the bottom, because it seems like every jig I put on the bottom catches 99% of the fish, is what it seems like. I haven't caught 2 at a time lately. I don't know why, but we haven't caught 2 at a time lately. I got a feeling that after I caught 1, they're probably going to quit. That's what I got a feeling of. You know, that's what they do in clear water. Now, if it'd be dingy water, we'd sit here and tear them up. I believe. Because that fish out here, they're a perfect place. Got a creek. I've said this before. You got a 35, 40 foot creek right there going by. And it's And they run that creek channel, and when they get to this brush pile on the side of that creek channel, they hang up. And that's where they live, waiting to eat a minnow. Them minnows come around this brush, and it's an ambush point, is what it is. Right there's the fish, ambush point. Let's drop that. Right there. That ought to get one right there. If he'll bite. Right there, school, there he is. There he is. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Come on in here, boy. See that? I can put it right on him, can I? It's like looking at him on TV. Like look at him on TV, folks. Look at that. Hey, that's number 2. You got to love it, huh? I hate the sun so bright this morning. I wish it wasn't bright at all. I wish it was cloudy, and we'd have more opportunity to catch more fish. Hey, that's okay. We'll deal with it. You got to deal with the elements if you're a fisherman. You got to deal with the sun. You got to deal with everything if you're a fisherman. And fish ain't deep at all. They ain't deep at all. Oh, they in there though. There's a lot of crappies around here. A lot of crappies. There he is. 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 Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Come in here, boy. Come in here, boy. Look at that. Huh? Nice one. Look at that. What? Nice one. Look at here. Look at that. Nice crappie. Every one of them's hitting that doggone blue jig with the blue head. Every one of them. What? All right, drop it down. Let's go 15 foot, see what happens. Turn this boat, go back around, get it out the sun. Right there, we are right on the fish right there. We can get another to bite it. A bunch of them in there. Bunch of crappies around this brush. How many we gonna catch? Like I keep saying. Well, we got 3. Hey, they're good size. They ain't no babies. They're bigger than what I was catching up the river. I ain't going back up there. I drove all the way up there to go to that brush I found, and somebody was sitting on it. Probably his brush. I ain't going way back up. That's too far to go. Too far to go. I'm going to just stay down here in Clearwater, mess around a little bit, and see if I can catch mess down here. Might catch bigger fish in here. The problem is, though, they spook out so easy down here. We had a little color in this water, it'd be awful. It'd be awful. I think I'm gonna go on the other side of the lake where I fished last year, see if I can catch any over there. There he is. 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 Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. I mean, I'm nice one. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Nice one. Nice one. Oh my. Nice. Boy, that sun's bright, ain't it? Y'all look at him. I know that sun's reflecting bad. You know, I ain't got my net out ready yet. I need to, that's one thing I do wrong. I start fishing before I get all my stuff ready. And this time I better get this net ready. We might get a big one in a minute. And I go to lift him up and he pulls off, then I'm going to be very upset. Okay. Not the first one on pink lemonade yet, y'all. Not the first one. We got 4 crappies. Every one of them's on that blue jig. Blue shad, Bobby Garland jig. What I should do is put me a Charlie Brewer up there just to see if it make a difference. What I should do. I ain't even give Charlie Brewer a chance with these crappies. That ain't right. Hello, folks. Hey, we moved across the lake at the old king pot over here that we found. We're gonna see if we can catch a crappie or 2 over here. I ain't been over here in a long time. It's not deep water, but it still holds sometimes some crappies. It's deep down to the bottom, but the king piles up. And I'm not crazy about that, but hey, it is what it is. We're gonna see if we can catch a couple crappies around it today. Don't know if they'll be here or not. They might be all over it and there might not be nothing here. We're gonna find out though. One way or another. I think we'll catch one. I'm seeing something down there about 10 foot, so they're real shallow. So that's probably the king pod. The water's dropped so much, it's a problem. It's too shallow to it. Fish are gonna be shallow, and they're gonna see me. And it's daylight, I mean it's bright sunshine. There you got one. Dropped it on him and got him. Hey, we got one. We got one. Look at that. Nice crappie. Huh? Nice crappie. How about that? They might be here. There might be some good ones in here now. Look how dark that crappie is. Isn't he pretty? That is a beautiful crappie. Look at that. Look at the size of that. That joker's nice. Black looking crappie. Hey, there's a couple out here. I dropped it down. They shallow as the devil. They ain't but 8 foot deep. A lot of times, it's clear water, and if I use my long rod, I can stay off of them a little bit, and it might be good. But the problem is, with my long rod, I can't see exactly where my jig is right on the fish. So that's why I use the short rod, not the long rod. If I use the long rod, I can throw the buoy out and work it. I really don't want to do that. So I might throw the buoy out. I try not to if I don't have to, because I think that sometimes runs these clear water crappies off. That's something I think might not be necessarily true. All right, I'm gonna pull back over here. This is one of them kind of places you want to kind of just ease up to and drop it straight on him, because that water is clear. I'm telling you, I can see my jig at least 7 to 8 foot deep. Clear water. But I think there's some crappies in here. Let's see if we can catch another. Let's drop it down about 10 foot, not 4. You can't go far. We'll be in that king pod, and we know it. This one will break off. Uh-oh, I ain't right spot. I got to get back out yonder. I missed it. I tell you, it's a fine line between being on it and being off of it. Especially, there you got another. Got another. Got another. Nice one too. Nice one too. Nice one too. Look at that. Nice one. Hey, he hit the top jig. He hit the pink lemonade, folks. He hit the pink lemonade. Oh my, he hit the pink lemonade. What? Look at him. Beauty. That's a doggone beauty. I gotta get my net back up here, ready to go. I blowed it out the lake. Going across the lake. Blowed it out the boat, brother. Going across the lake. Hey, there's some crappies here today, boy. Crappies here today, and they shallow. 23 foot of water, and they shallow. If we don't run them off, we're gonna catch a couple of these. We're gonna run them off. Right there's the brush, right there. There he is. There he is. We got him. Put it right on him, didn't we? Put it right on him. Yes, sir. Put it right on him. Hey, he ain't fooling the old fisherman. Put it right on him. Y'all see it? Huh? Nice crappie. Look at that. Nice crappie. Put it right on him. We put it right on him. We aggravated it and put it right on him. Pull in on across the lake. There's another clear water brush. I think I got a brim on. Yeah, big old brim. Looks like some big old brim. That's a nice bluegill now. That's a good eating little joker there. He hit the clear water jig. That's a good eating one right there. You see it? Nice bluegill. He hit the ghost color jig. Pull back up here. I see some fish down there, 30-something foot. It's a clear water area here, and I have caught a big crappie in here too. We're gonna get back up here and see if we can get back on it, and maybe we'll catch one. It's a few brim down there. It ain't much of a brush down there, but it's enough to hold a brim. It's enough to hold a crappie. That's what I'm thinking. Let's pull back up here. See what happens. All right, drop it down. They're about 20 foot down, and it's a pile of fish right there. But I'm thinking they all brim, but there might be a crappie or two in there. We're gonna find out. Something hanging in there. Suspended. Good many of them right in there. Could be crappies. 30 foot of water. It's brush, a little bit of brush down there, and it's a fish on it. That one bumped it right there, but I believe it's brim. I believe it's brim. Don't know that. Could be crappie. Might get one to bite it. Up into the day now. It's definitely a fish down there. Definitely. And they look like they could be crappies. They ain't hit it yet though. They ain't hit it. They ain't touched it. I believe it's some crappies. They ain't taking it though. Caught that one brim. Had nothing to pick at it. Let's check our jigs. We had a bump. Pulled it down, see that? Well, I tell you what, they pulled it down really easy. Drop it back down. It's a couple fish down there. I don't know whether to go down deep, try to catch them, or hold it up, try to catch them. Crap is probably going to be down there pretty deep on this brush. Clear as it is. Yeah. Definitely something there. Suspended. Actually, we might be fishing under these fish. I might be fishing too deep. The fish might be up. There he is. Crappies. Big crappies. And big crappies. Big crappie. Big crappie. Big crappie. Big crappie. Big crappie. Come in here, boy. Come in here. Clear water crappie. Huh? Clear water crappie, y'all. Big one. I thought they was doggone crappies. Yes, they suspended up. Is what they are. Suspended up. Suspended up and hit the blue jig. Hit a little gray blue. I call it blue, but it's almost gray. Hey, that's what we're talking about right there now. That does look nice. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's a deep water crappie for you, Lake Murray.